was an original member of the Agricultural Commission, and I have, since I began with that, and now I am a member of the First Church, and I helped organize the farmers market. And it is a joint effort between the Agricultural Commission and the First Church to provide a place where vendors can come free of charge. They only have to bring their own setup, and it's basically the second and fourth Tuesdays of the month in the months of July, August, and September. So new vendors are always welcome, and it's basically to help the local farmers and also to be green and environmentally sensitive. We have demonstrations. Last year we had cooking demonstrations, hummus, and then we also had veggie wraps. And we've had different things.
And the music.
So, oh yes, and we have music. Our music person's not here, but we normally have a guitar player.
I'm selling goat milk, soap, and I have hybrid daylilies for sale and a few other various plants that are bee attractants. Well, it gives vendors a chance to sell their product, and they might not be able to because of the vending fees. A lot of times there's $20 and up for a vending price, and that could be your profit, so why would you go somewhere and just spend out your whole profit? So if you're on a small margin, it's kind of nice. And it gives you, if you want to test drive your product, you could come here and do that too, as long as it's agriculture related.
I'm selling spring greens, kale, collard greens, lettuce, rhubarb, herbs, parsley and sage and mint, catnip. The produce in the grocery store in general comes from hundreds, if not, quite a lot. Could be from California, Mexico. So the amount of gas and the saving on the pollution, there are many reasons. Most of the people gardening here are organic too. So the quality of the food and the freshness surpasses what somebody would find in the market. Most of our stuff is picked today.
This is my second year. I'm representing Hanson Farms in that they've been kind enough to supply the anchor, what we call the anchor farm. We'd like to have others join us, whether it's homegrown or other farms in the area for produce. This year, I should say, being early in the season, we have lettuce and rhubarb, fresh eggs, tomato plants, pepper plants, and some herb plants. Hopefully next week, where it's a little bit later in the season, summer squash and zucchini squash, possibly, again Swiss chard, the fresh lettuce. These are all should be available. Currently, agricultural commissions are a advocate for agriculture, more to be a resource. I feel that as time goes on, that people are going to have to realize and will realize that whether you grow a tomato in a pot or peppers, basil, whatever, the satisfaction knowing that you've grown something and you've got a produce. The backyard garden is going to become very important in the future. Not only from the standpoint of food, but also the satisfaction that one gets. And the Agricultural Commission, hopefully, and the people here is a good resource for information and help.
And today I brought sort of a variety of a mixture of herbs and flowers in the old-fashioned mason jar that is frosted, and almost everything in the bouquet, I call them bouquets of love, are able to be rooted, and then you yourself would have everything in this bouquet. And there are other things like little wisteria bushes and lemon balm, and there's herbs and orange mint, and I think my sign shows. And this, I also do hand painted. items, and this is a mirror that I sort of decorated like a window. And the little bouquets here would just be so fancy and dainty for someone. And various and assorted antiques, including some old-fashioned recipe books from various societies. I used to collect them, but I'm ready to part with some. So nothing could be fresher. It's called Farm to Table. And that's the movement of the past, maybe the past few years. And it's also a great way to socialize. It's also a fun time, and you can see other people doing different crafts that are very unusual. Oh, it's very, very easy. There's no charge. They could just contact the church for the details. They're held twice a month, the second and fourth Tuesday from 3 to 6 p.m. Very convenient time for people that are driving home from work or are looking for something for their supper, because they give the local people a chance to buy something that was just picked hours ago. I used to be a customer here, and they mentioned that you could set up as a vendor, and so a couple of years ago I did just that. And it's very enjoyable, very peaceful, no stress, wonderful people, and since it's our first one, we definitely need more customers. So come on down, folks.
I would like people to show up, at least stop by and see what's there.
And I was drawn to the rural setting, and I just want to see that it continues on. So I want to support farmers and do a little bit. Backyard gardeners are welcome to join us. That's what I consider myself. Sharing the extra produce and building on a sense of community, and I'd like to see the farmers market grow. I'd love to see more support from the community. If people could stop by and support us and become involved, if they have anything to sell, or also we're looking for people, performers, if anybody is musical or wants to do a demonstration, and it's a lot of fun. Kids are welcome to participate, play their instruments, and this could be a lot of fun. It could really be a great activity for the town, so looking forward to seeing it grow.